Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie, you understand me.
Hi guys, welcome to the Covered Podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Imani, and today I have a really amazing guest. She's an event planner, a creative director, and my best friend, Leilani Aiden.
Hi, friends.
We're going to talk all things God and friendship today, but first, I have a little icebreaker for you.
Yeah.
So we love a 90s rom-com. So I call this 10 Things I Love About You.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yes, I knew you would like
Okay.
it. So the first one is a feature that we love about each other.
A feature.
Yes. No, you can't see.
Okay.
Get your life together.
You have a really, really cute nose.
Oh,
it's so
thank
like,
you.
it's like, boo. It's like,
It's like,
it's just like nose.
it's really weird because I've never paid attention to my nose, but that's not the first time I've
That was so cute.
What? My nose? But I
Yeah.
love it. I take it. It's right in the center of my face. You, I would say your eyes. Your eyes are definitely like, they're very like mesmerizing. So I would definitely
Shut up.
say that's my favorite feature. What about personality trait?
I like this because it's very opposite from me.
Okay.
But you're very outgoing and
Uh-huh.
you're very bubbly.
Mhm.
Me, it takes a while.
It's a little golden retriever black cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you see me out in public, you're going to be like, she hates me. But you're so like,
No.
hi. And I'm like, aw.
I would say personality trait that I love about you. I love that you are so daring. Like, I feel like you just go against the grain, and I feel like it's in the best way. And then also, I love how you love God. You really are living this life behind the scenes. And it's not just for show, and I love that.
Thanks.
I love that about you. What's your favorite silly habit about me? And then I'll give you mine.
There's a couple.
Oh.
I like how you call people chicken. I like
I
the
do.
random noises. You're just generally a little bit off. And I love
Oh.
that. No, like it's like we'll be having conversations, we'll be doing normal things,
Uh-huh.
and then it gets weird and I'm like,
Be like,
yeah, and I'm like, oh,
this up.
I like that energy because I have it too. It's like
It really
you get
works
it.
well
We
together.
vibe all together.
You have so many habits, but I think my favorite is whenever I call you on FaceTime, you're this close to the camera. And it's like nothing but your eyes, and you just looking up, and it's so funny every time.
Because I want you to
It
see
gets
into my
me.
soul. Like, I want you to know, like, this is here.
I
And
hear
there's
you.
love.
Oh, just shooting out of your
There's
eyes.
love from, it's like from deep in me. And it's coming
And
out
it's
into
coming
you.
out. It is so funny, but it definitely always brightens my day. And I love that you don't mind FaceTiming every single night because I call you every single night.
Listen, we all need somebody to talk to. Sometimes you just have
Yes.
to brain dump. So
Yes.
I love our conversations.
They're
because
the best.
after a day, especially like at work or whatever.
Yeah, you just want to have a little
You,
kiki.
yeah, you just
No
have a good
judgment.
time.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
and you're
I
that
can
good
say
time.
anything to you, and I know you're not gonna judge me.
Nope.
What's your favorite spiritual trait or spiritual habit?
I think that you are very faithful. You have a great way of like stepping out on faith and be like, no, not gonna do that because I just feel like God's taking me somewhere else. Sometimes I don't even understand it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
And I get a little bit scared, but then
Yeah.
I'm like, she knows who she is, and she knows that there's a God that is so there for her, so ready to catch her if she's going to fall. And I feel like you're very, very faithful. Like you step out and you just do it.
I love that you see the best in everyone, and you really make it like your job to intercede for that person.
Oh, thank
And I
you.
love that for you. I feel like most of the stuff we've never told each other, so we're
No.
both like,
This is really like,
"Whoa."
it's like awkward because we're not
So
like,
crazy.
you're lovey-dovey, and I'm
Yeah.
like, hey guys,
She's-
good job. So this is like very uncomfortable. I'm like,
No,
wait,
but
stop.
you're gonna kick your feet. You're gonna be like.
Okay.
But what's your favorite hairstyle of mine? And then I'll tell you yours. It's a lot of them.
There's a lot of hairstyles.
We
Like I'm
change
really
our
like
hair a lot.
I'm going back. Honestly, I feel like I think it's the black pixie.
has to
It
be.
gives
Everybody loves a black
grown. It gives like I'm about my business.
Okay.
I have life together, and
Yeah.
it just lets your face shine.
Okay.
And it's just such a beautiful face.
It's too much face sometimes.
Oh, no. There's no such thing as too much face.
It'd be too much face. Like, I feel like I have round, like, my facial shape is rounder. So I'd be trying to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That opinion was wrong. But it's okay. That's okay.
You're like, I hear you, but.
Yeah, but that's not true.
I think for you, my favorite hairstyle, you kill all the braids and the twists, but that fro, when you pull that fro out, that's Leilani. Because your fro is so big, and I feel like it's such a statement. As soon as you walk in, it's just like, boom. And the brows. Oh, we gotta get it. That's my favorite look. Like
you.
this, I just want you to keep it forever. Every time we go out, somebody's like, the brows.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite memory that we've had?
Oh. So, freshman year, when we shared a dorm, I got off of class.
I knew it.
It was a long, hard day. It was a long, hard day.
Oh my gosh, I knew it.
So I just opened the door, and there's a camera set up. Rachel's in front of the camera. She has on this dress that I got for like a Halloween costume.
Tinsel around my neck. It was
a lot going on. But y'all know the Bella Noche video? She was remaking that. I walked in. I stopped because she looked insane. And then I just walk out. It looks kind of staged in the video, but I genuinely had no clue. Like, I was just coming from class. I was trying to get in my bed. And mind you, she's like almost on my bed doing it. And I'm like, what? Wait. Can I move on with my day? But no, she's like fully lip syncing in this video. I'm like, all right.
That was the same memory. I was I need to give context. Okay, I know that sounds crazy. But I was a little crazy. And it was like after winter break, you know how like students, college students around winter break, it's getting a little tense for us, a little scary. So I had to lighten my mood. I don't know what made me do this, but I decided I'm going to remake the Bella Noche skit. But I didn't know Leilani was coming back from class. And this was like my 10th take. That's what you did.
Oh.
I had to like study the words and then get it. And the take that I got it is when
I came in. Oh, okay.
That was the funniest memory. That was also my answer. But that
right
just
here.
goes to show you exactly where to. And don't think I don't have many videos of her acting crazy. I left our dorm one time and I came back to a video that was like, "You are my sister," and she was singing it just like that. And she made a whole song.
She made that up.
It's not. I will put the video.
That's made up. That's made up. That didn't happen.
I will insert the clip.
No.
But no, our college days were so fun. But what's your favorite project that I've done? And I'll tell you mine.
This. Very quickly, this. Yes. It's very new.
Yes.
But it has the best quality so far. It has the most heart.
Yeah.
And at the center of it, it truly is God. And I've been able to witness it from ideation to execution. And now to be sitting here is genuinely crazy. I'm just very proud of you and the work you put in, because you went above and beyond to find the people to help you execute it. You went above and beyond to get the quality that you wanted. You went above and beyond to dive into the word so that you were sure that what was going to come out of this, it was going to be something to bless people. Yeah. So I do appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, thank you. My favorite project up till now is Do-Rags and Flowers. Leilani did an event where we all had do-rags on, we all looked fly, we were dressed up, and it's just like you took something that's so culturally symbolic and then we just elevated it, and the room just was like beautiful. That tire, she had painted a tire wheel, and people don't see the work behind the scenes, but like we came over, I went to your house, and she had these big tires. We painted them blue, and we stacked them and put like a flower display in it. And I'm just like, whose brain thinks like this? And then you had other artists, design a little like do-rag on top of a little mannequin head. It was insane. So I am just so proud of you. And I just can't wait to see what's coming next, because it's truly a blessing to watch. But the last one, favorite friendship trait that we love about each other.
I appreciate how loyal you are. I also appreciate your sensitivity.
Thank you.
Because
it's a lot.
The loyalty is something that I feel like we both share.
Yeah.
It shows up in different ways. Yeah. But I think it's something that we connect on. Yeah. But I like how loud yours is. And then your sensitivity is very opposite to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna say, I'm like, if my feelings get hurt, especially
Yeah.
in a friendship, I'm like, okay, I'll
Yeah.
probably get over it. Just
Yeah.
tell me exactly and let it hurt me.
Yeah.
But I think that your sensitivity has softened up my bluntness. So now when I speak to people, it kind of shows up a different way than it did when I was like 18, 19.
I totally get you.
Yeah.
And it's the same answer for me because I think your bluntness helped me to get a thicker skin. Because I feel like before I used to just get so hurt by every little thing and be more reactive and take things as like an attack. But I think you just being, and honestly, you're just direct. I don't even think, it's never rude. It's never like trying to be hurtful. It's just the way you talk, you'll be like, I don't love that. And I used to be like, oh my gosh. Why does she hate me? Why doesn't she love my outfit? But it would be like, it just means we'll try a different top. Like, we'll keep working, but like, it doesn't mean I hate your style. And like, so I think I had to adjust to it. But once I did, like, you've helped me become like stronger in a way that I really appreciate. Love you, friend. But yes, let's get into where our friendship started. So I'm going to let you tell our friendship origin story. I feel like they're gonna be different.
They probably
So I'll start with you.
I've been knowing you since you were
10. I've known her so
literally
long.
Were we like 10?
We probably were 7.
Like probably 7.
Yes.
Yeah. So at that point we were not friends. No, we were on the same dance team. But I didn't really talk to them for real. It was her and some other girls.
Yes.
Love y'all, shout out. But we went to the same church from like young up until like we went to college. But I don't think we really became friends until I went to Upper Darby.
Yeah.
And then we started hanging out a little bit here and there. I don't know what it was, but our temperaments began to align a little bit more slowly but surely.
Yeah.
I was definitely trying to get more out of my shell. And you were there and you're so sweet and bubbly and things started to work. Up until we realized, okay, like, you're going to Westchester?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay,
I need a roommate. And then it was like, okay, boom.
Yes.
Then we started to room together. And then because we were roommates, we were just hanging out all the time. Literally all the time.
And it was amazing.
It was great.
It was really fun.
And it was like somewhere during freshman year, I remember we were like walking back from somewhere. And I was looking at you, I was like, I trust her.
I trust them.
And I was like, okay, she's my friend now. After like
years and years
like
of
10
like,
years almost to knowing each other.
A decade of knowing each other, and then we're like, I like this girl.
Yeah, you're cool.
She's cool, I guess.
Yeah, she definitely pried a lot of things out of me. Because she was
forcefully.
Yeah, it was very forceful.
Like, tell me about your day.
Yeah,
now.
how are you feeling about life in general? Why are you laying on the carpet? Like, you know.
I mean, if you come back to your dorm and your roommate's laying on the carpet, I have to ask some questions.
Yo,
but
it was a rough time. But through all those things and you literally forcing me out of my shell and us slowly becoming like me telling you more things and us becoming closer, I feel like freshman year solidified a true friendship. Before we were associates, then we were acquaintances, and then we really became friends like during those like 6 months, I guess, before COVID. And then after that, you know, we had to leave school. And then FaceTime calls because we were with each other every single day.
I'm used to talking to you every single night. And so that's why we FaceTime every night because I lived with you.
Yeah. So I feel like that's the short version of our friendship.
That was pretty accurate. I don't have anything to say about that. Now, I thought you were going to say she was mean when we were growing up.
Okay, I could have gotten to that, but I thought about it, and we were both mean, to be frank.
Okay, we were mean in different ways.
Yeah.
But, mind you, it was mainly like, I was angry at the world. I was going through a lot. Okay.
And I was scared to talk to people, so I was just like...
Yes, so it wasn't like mean as in like mean girl. It was more like, oh, she's quiet, so I'm not going to bother her.
Yeah.
But like... Then eventually we start realizing, okay, people can be different than me, and that doesn't mean that, you know, one is better or you know, worse. But I would agree with that story. I don't have anything to add. I think that was like a perfect way to sum it up. I remember the day that you let me read your diary, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's opening up. Because I'm a very like, I'm going to come back to the room, give you a download. And you were like, I don't know what to say. Like, I don't have the words to let you know how I'm feeling, but you can read my diary. And then we could talk about it. So I sat and I read and I was like, okay. And then I started asking questions. And I feel like from then you just like blossom, like open up. Now you're like more open, like with other people. I love watching it. And you've also helped me to like maybe talk a little bit less. I still talk a lot, but maybe talk a little bit
It's
less.
okay. I love it because when I shut up,
Yeah.
you
She
go.
gonna keep going.
Honestly, that's why I love you and Kaya, because I love a
Yes.
dynamic where I can be in the back and really just shut up, bro. And everyone's talking and the conversation's going on. Like, I'm a part of it,
Yes.
but I didn't have to say too
Like
much.
you
I
could
love
just
that.
chime in,
Yeah.
just add a little something.
So-
But I feel like we touched on freshman year and like our favorite memories, but we also have grown a lot since then. So I would say, how have you grown since then as a person?
My relationship with God was more of a concept, thought,
Yeah, I get what you mean.
idea.
Yeah.
Now I'm definitely a lot more spiritually grounded. Like, I
Yeah.
go to the word for my advice. I go to people who know the word for my advice.
Yeah.
I try to live as best I can. I'm not perfect doing it, but
Yeah.
my heart truly has turned from serving, my outward appearance,
Yeah.
people's opinions of me, just very surface level
I
things,
feel you.
to how can I impact people around me? How can I show people the love that Christ shows? Because like, that's such a deep and intense thing.
Yeah.
And there are so many people that don't get to experience that.
Yeah.
That small thing
Yeah.
has influenced everything.
Yeah.
Especially our friendship, honestly.
For sure,
like,
yeah.
Because now I feel like when we talk to each other, before it was very like two cutesy gossipy girls who just think they're pretty and want to take pictures.
Yeah.
But now it's like, all right, how can I make an impact? Not just so that I'm known for making an impact, but so that it can help somebody or touch something, and just, bring the kingdom here.
Yes. No, I love that so much. I think God becoming more centered in our personal lives helps him become more centered in our friendship. The gossiping falls off and the cattiness falls off. And even the way we talk to each other changes. Never a perfect friendship. Like, we never are going to sit and act like, oh, we've never had an argument or whatever. But I feel like we argue way less. And if we do at all, it's like a conversation of like, blah, 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 that hurt me. Oh, I see how that could have hurt you. I'm sorry. And it's I feel like we trust each other enough to give each other the benefit of the doubt. But also God is like whispering in my ear, like, she loves you. I really do think God helps us to be better friends because he helped us to like become the best version of ourselves, like individually.
He's definitely influenced so much between us.
How have you seen me grow? And then I'll let you know like how I've seen you grow.
I want to first attend to the pieces that haven't changed, because I think they're just so important and I love them, because it's just like so Rachel. But you have always been driven. You have always been faithful. You have always been trusting. I said this at the beginning, but it's truly something that not a lot of people have. And it's just so important. And it's something that I'm grateful is around me, even if I don't have it myself. But the ways that you have changed, I think the first thing that comes to mind is definitely when it comes to like your creativity and your modeling. Like I said before, we're gorgeous girls. Like, I don't know. We're gorgeous girls. And we were very much aware of that. But it was also like a slight insecurity. Something trying to attain what the world presents to us as beautiful.
Yeah.
And I remember we had one specific conversation and you were like, okay, so what if the content isn't about us at all? And I was like, okay, period. We're going. And she was like, what if it's just about God? Like, that's it. And I was like, right. Cool.
Yeah.
Cute. I had to ponder on it for a second. I was like,
I get
wait,
you. Like, what?
Let's just be.
Let's just
we
be
can't
girls.
just be cute. We can't just be girls. But no, you're right. Like,
I feel you,
it shouldn't be about you, because even in that decision, I've seen so much more like beauty come out of you, and so much like just like a sureness and a confidence that was not there before. And it really is true. Once you root yourself in God and make that your foundation, that's going to come through and that's going to come out.
Sure.
And you've been doing that. You've been living that.
Thank you, friend. No, cool. I feel like the way I've seen you grow, same thing. Like, I mean, you've always had a confidence that I've loved. Like, it feels like you've been very self-assured of, I'm Leilani, and like, I'm dope, period. And I've always loved that, right? But I feel like the way I've seen you grow is being more open to sharing that with people, where you went from not sharing your thoughts with me and then sharing your diary with me to like open it up and showing a little bit on social media and then a little bit here. And then like with your future endeavors, like you're just opening up even more. And that, I love seeing that because I feel like my friends are so dope. And I'm like, you are so amazing. Like people need to hear you. And so I love seeing you use your voice and just walk into a room and be like, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just like the quiet girl in the corner. Like, I'm actively a participant in this room. I'm using my voice as much as you want. And then you can scale back and be like, all right, I'm gonna just be cute in the corner. And I've also seen you grow with so much patience. And I'm like, I don't know how she do it, child, because
I'm patient.
you're extremely patient. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Whenever we have any type of conflict, I feel like I am big on direct communication. Everybody doesn't like that. Everybody doesn't like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that comment earlier did hurt me. Sometimes people are like, whoa, why did you even tell me that, right? But what I've seen you do is go, I can see where that's coming from. I know she just dealt with that. Maybe that's where that's coming from. And then I also see you saying, like, reassuring and being like, I love you. I never want to hurt you. And, like, you reassuring me in conflict, I'm like, yo, like, she is super patient. And I love how, like, that softness has come out where you're not just like, well, I didn't mean it like that. You're like, I understand how that hurts you, and that is the way that I talk, but I don't want to hurt you. And I love that. So I've seen you grow a lot. I was going to ask you, like, what has been the hardest friendship lesson you've had to learn? And this can be in general. It doesn't have to be surrounding our friendship.
Learned a lot of friendship lessons.
Yeah.
I think the one that comes to mind fastest, and I think this is just like a relationship lesson. Trying to be everything for one person.
Yeah. Just
You
not.
can't do that, babe.
No.
And that's literally like why you need God. That's why you need Jesus. He shows you what it is to have a relationship with the Father. He shows you how to be a friend.
Right.
He shows you how to be in a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
Like, these things are laid out for you.
Yeah.
And he just makes it so easy.
No, I love that. I love that lesson. And I think healthy boundaries are so important. Communicating those boundaries and, you know, seeing who respects those boundaries. Because that'll tell you a lot about how people really feel about you.
Definitely.
I would say my biggest lesson has been that everybody can't go. Everybody can't go with you. And I'm the type of person, I want everybody to come. Like, I tell you all the time, I'm like, Leilani, when I make it, you gonna make. Like, I'm very, like, I love a collective. I love bringing people together and, like, we're all rising, right? But everybody don't want to rise. Some people like exactly what they are.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you have a drive, it can make people around you uncomfortable. And they start to look at themselves and project things back onto you. And so I've dealt with that a lot as I've found my way. I've found that, like, everybody can't stand around your light because it can make some people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I've had to learn that the hard way. It's not been easy. You know that I've been through a lot of friendship, like, ups and downs, but I do kind of just remind myself, like, the people who are here, like you, Kaya, Kenny, Jasmine, everybody who's been on this first season, honestly, that's the people that literally, like, you guys go from level to level, and I check, and I look to my left and right, and you're still there. And so just kind of knowing that everybody can't come with you.
Yeah, that's very, very important.
Very real.
And it's hard when you're a driven person and a loving person at the same time.
Yes.
Because then you're, like, trying to pull somebody up with you. You literally cannot do that.
Exactly.
Unless somebody wants to get it for themselves, you can't help them.
You can't.
Period.
And that's just what it is. You got to learn how to leave people where they are. And another thing that I've learned in our friendship is how to, one, tell the truth in love, but also how to receive the truth in love. And you know, we keep going through it. And it's more so, I never am mad at you. I'm mad at myself for pretending that I didn't hear God say it to me first.
Yeah.
That's the part that really gets me.
That one day when we went
No, I know exactly.
I
know exactly.
And you told me what I already knew. I was like, Shut up.
Why would you
Stop talking to me. I think I actually stopped talking for a
No,
period of time.
you did, and I was like, oh my
I just got quiet. I was like,
she is
the
gonna be
date's
so mad
over.
at me. Yeah, let's go. I'm leaving.
let's get ice cream or something. I don't want to talk.
We did go get ice cream. No, because we have been through so many moments. Leilani has told me, I've told you, moments that God has like placed a little something in our spirit to tell the other person. And I was like, oh my gosh, Lord, she gonna hate me. She's not gonna like me because you've gotten me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this situation's getting so much better. And I just feel like God is gonna move. And you're like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, why can't you just let me be happy?
No.
But I wasn't really happy.
Exactly.
And you knew, like, it's like God placed that in your spirit to tell me because I would have believed what I wanted to believe.
We're really good at like fooling ourselves.
Yes.
But I really appreciate that you, me, and Kai, like the three of us, will be like,
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this.
that wasn't
That wasn't the move.
You gotta move away from that
Yes,
one.
we gotta move away because I think we care about each other's destinies, and your dreams feel like my dreams. As like I want you to reach them as much as I want to reach my own dreams. So if I see you do something that I'm like, that is gonna be a distraction or a hurdle for her long term, and it's fully the spirit telling me that, I'd rather tell you that and us be uncomfortable for a moment than to watch you go down a hill and just discomfort honestly, for the rest of your life.
If I didn't say certain things to you and I saw you in the end result of my disobedience,
oh my gosh, I would be so
done.
No, seriously,
I'm done.
I would be so sad to see you end up less than who I know you can be. And so that is why I've learned how to accept the truth, because it took us a couple times. We bumped our heads a few times. And I think now it's like every time I feel that little bump, I'll be like, yeah, remember that? That ain't feel good. So let's be receptive, because I started to learn how in tune you are with the spirit, and I started to trust that.
Same for you, friend.
Yes. I also just wanted to kind of touch on how God has covered our friendship. I feel like we've touched on it, but also, is there any ways that you feel like he has really covered us and protected our friendship?
There's often like a dynamic between the two of us where we go through similar things at slightly different times. Yeah. So having somebody who has been through and knows what you're going through and can empathize in a more recent way. I feel like that is a consistent covering. Because to go through certain situations alone without any sound advice, like advice that you know that this person knows exactly how you feel and what you're going through, that gets tricky, because you could have friends tell you anything. They could, honestly, even if they are, not all the time, but even sometimes when they are like friends that know the Lord, there can be a certain callousness that comes with advice when you don't understand the situation. Exactly. So I feel like that's one way that God has covered our friendship.
Yeah. I also feel like we have had examples of like biblical friendship, and I was gonna bring up how, I remember you sent me what Ruth said, wherever you go, I'll go. Like, and I was just like, wow, like the God you serve, I will serve. And that's literally like, us centering God in our friendship. It's like, there's moments where I'm weak in my spirit and I'm like, dang, Leilani told me to pray for that girl, and I really wasn't feeling like it. And I'm like, let me get on my, like you inspire me, and I hope, that I always inspire you. Like,
definitely. Like literally this past month, I'm working on a project right now.
Yes.
And after doing something for that project, got a little rocky there.
Yeah.
Virtue had left me. And
Virtue has left me is crazy.
I was just having a hard time really locking in with the Lord. Yeah. But then I was like, oh, I gotta get on this podcast.
Yes.
To ever be in a position where I could possibly hinder where God is going. Oh no. So I had to lock in. And I appreciate that, because now that I'm like more into the flow that I was in before, I'm like, wait, God, you're so cool. I love you. Where did I go?
No, I love it so much. Like, I can't express how grateful I am for you. One, I'm grateful for you even coming on the podcast, because y'all don't know, Leilani.
I don't like to talk.
Don't do
this. Is a lot of talk. I'm going to go mute for 6 hours.
She's literally not going to talk to me for No, but literally, I'm so grateful for you. I've seen us grow from little freshmen who had no clue what was happening, very naive, just kind of like playing around with creativity and, not knowing who we were as young girls, to us becoming grown women, like godly women and women of virtue. And genuinely, like, that is the bond that like keeps our friendship so strong. And so I'm so grateful for you, friend, and I love you.
I love you too.
So as we wrap, let the audience know, how can they cover you? What can they do to support you right now? Do you want to share? Do you want to keep it a secret?
Pray for the way that the next thing that I enter into is going to, how that's going to impact people and how it can bring the kingdom to earth.
I love
The
that.
goal for it is so that people can be seen outside of the typical aesthetic that's associated with being a woman of God, and to really be based in the Bible, to be based in the Lord, and not the aesthetics that are preached at us.
I love that. I'm so excited for what's to come, and I'm gonna have you back on to talk about it. No, I'm just happy I got this episode out of her. But I love you, and
Me too.
do you want to tell the people to stay covered with me?
Oh, sure.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Stay covered. Love you guys.